No, no, not with the talk. Hmm. Drama's unfolding. Uh, Hi guys, welcome to One Up Definitive Studios, One Up Weekend Live. My name's Toa.
I'm Jamil.
And hold on there. And other news, hang on. Yeah. Oh, just some bad timing on something that happened. That's nothing big. So, see who joins us. So our chat on the side here, that side, works for Twitch and YouTube, but not for Facebook. So we will have to pull that up manually and set it up over here. Ah. So no audio works. First off, let's just say for everybody that's has any family or friends or in the Houston area, Corpus Christi, South Texas, mainly Louisiana, that's getting hard rain. Uh, our thoughts and prayers go out to you guys, and hope everybody's safe and taking care of it. I know there's a lot of damage. I've been watching it for like literally the last 2 days since the hurricane started, so nonstop. I was actually watching it live. On KHOU or KHUO Channel 11 in Houston. And this morning, when the flooding started big time in Houston, they had stopped in the middle of the broadcasts and went live to this one lady, and I can't remember her name off the top of my head, on a bridge. And she was showing, like, I mean, she was on this bridge where it's 16 feet high, and traffic lights were underneath water, and, you know, cars are still trying to drive through it, while they see other cars floating, they're still trying to drive through it. I don't understand that either. Uh, Mike, check Jamil.
What?
Mike,
Need to keep talking?
am I not talking? Do you not hear us? I know it's working because I heard myself. Yeah, it's working.
I am pretty sure I'm here.
So that was a unique storm system. Watching it for the last 2 days, it came on shore last night and then just hovered and just kind of went stale and just kept constantly pushing these heavy rains into it. They expected upwards of 35 to 40 dogs. Yeah, that's our dog bar. 35 to 40 inches, and that's insane by itself. That's like an entire year's worth of rain being dumped. They actually did the math. It was over like 7.5 or 13.5 billion gallons of water dumped on Houston alone and surrounding areas. I'm just thinking of that, how much water that is. Whew.
There is a lot of water.
There's all kinds of videos and pictures coming out if you haven't already seen it. If you don't know, they're everywhere. So, one of them is that guy that had a fish in his house. You see that one?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, caught it. I didn't know what kind of fish it was. Dude got himself some dinner with his bare hands. Yeah, he works now. Cool. My sister's 7 months pregnant with twins, and her boyfriend is Leo.
Time out. What does him being a Leo have to do with him being stuck in Houston?
I don't know.
Are you blaming him being a Leo for the hurricane?
That's horrible.
Because
I'm sorry they're stuck in Houston. Though, have you made? Hopefully, you made contact and checked they're okay. I've got some friends that are south of Houston. They got hit pretty hard. They have sent photos and pictures, and I've talked to a few of them. I haven't heard from Hannah. I tried to send her a message. So Hannah, if you're watching, let us know if you're okay or not. I feel really bad. We got a lot of friends out there, so hopefully everybody's okay.
Most of the people I know have checked in some way, shape, or fashion, except for pretty much Hannah.
Yeah. North Texas storm. Yeah.
He's
If you want to help, hit up the Red Cross or Salvation Army. Plug brought
it's
to you
okay,
by
Gene.
North Texas storm.
Keyboards are hard.
Keyboards are hard, Gene. And did you come on here to spam? Because I mean, we don't have a problem with that, but kind of like you to ask us for. No, it's actually right. So, but they had lots of video. But it was at KHOU. The girl was on the bridge, and she was like, "I can't go back to my station because they're evacuating to the second floor." And then when they come back to it, they took a conference room and set up 2 TVs as like their monitors and backdrops. I mean, our studio was more efficient looking than theirs at the time. And I was like, but they did it really quick and still managed to broadcast,
Yeah.
on air. So that's pretty fantastic. And then they cut away to her again, and she got stuck for like over an hour and a half. She's like, they're evacuating the building. They were showing pictures, like all the furniture on the first floor was floating. And I'm just thinking, all that equipment, all that TV equipment, all that technology. Oh
Yeah.
man,
That's all insured.
that's
Houston.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's Houston. So I was talking to my mom and getting a check in on my cousins who live in Houston, and one of my cousins had made it home from work and decided to go out and watch the fight because that's. And
He
he's
got stuck at the bar.
no, he got stuck on the fucking on ramp to the highway about a quarter mile from his house, from his apartment. But everything's flooded, so he had to sleep in his fucking car.
Oh man.
He has a Camaro. He's like 6'2".
Oh no. Oh.
Pretty sure he's gonna have back issues. He's young; he'll grow out of it.
Still, Camaros aren't the most comfortable
No.
cars ever, and then to have to sleep in it. Oh. I know gas is a real problem down there because like they're showing every gas station underwater. Gas prices are going to go up, guys. Just FYI, if you don't know, it's happening. All the oil productions and Corpus Christi and then the Gulf was shut down, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, KHOU is now chilling out at the Federal Reserve. That's where they evacuated to. They evacuated there, and then they set up a couple of tables in a makeshift studio. But WFA Dallas, Channel 8 Dallas, actually took over their broadcast to help. Like, we're here to help our sister station. I've been watching them, and they've been pulling video and going to the guys live out there because they don't have any kind of setup.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I've never seen a station actually go down, like out of tornadoes have hit stations. Knocked out power, but they always had the generators.
Oh yeah, but a tornado hitting the station is fairly quick. This was 14 hours of sustained
God.
heavy ass rainfall,
Longer than that.
and that's just consistent heavy ass rainfall,
Right.
not just the normal standard downpours that come with the rain in Texas.
Right. Well, it's a tropical, so tropicals are going to be heavier downpours anyway. So, but yeah, so they did that, and just seeing some of the videos and some of the conversations are coming out, and then now we've got nightfall coming, so it's going to get a little bit worse. I do love. So there was a county just north of Corpus Christi where their district attorney put out a threatening tweet. If you think about looting during this time of need, I will come after you with the full force of the law, and you will, in quotations, see a lot of jail time.
It seems like priorities are kind of off there.
Well, this was right before the storm hit, because they
Still
were.
gonna go with priorities kind of off here.
Well, I mean, district attorney. I mean, not like he has a lot of resources to do other than law, I guess. I don't know, but it was kind of weird because it was Sunday reporting. Some of the bad stuff I'm seeing, like today, they put up a video. There is an old folks home in Houston who is still now. They could have been rescued by now, but they were still
rescued.
underwater.
They were waist deep in water. They
And
were rescued.
And I looked at the photo. Some of them, I mean, first off, you feel really bad because the water's got to. I mean, they're elderly, they're sick. Some of them require oxygen. They're not going to be in the best care, sitting in chest high, waist high. They were sitting so waist high water. But girl in that chair was just crocheting away. I was like,
Yeah, well,
see, she ain't sweating. She ain't sweating at all. She's like, man, back in 1902. She was on it, man. So whoever's grandmother that is, she's beast.
whoever's grandmother that is, you better appreciate that fucking quilt she's making you.
Right?
You ungrateful sack of shit. Go visit her.
Yeah,
Horrible person.
maybe they were trying to get there.
Better get a boat. Better be flat bottom
Well,
too.
a lot of people are doing that. They're bringing boats and kayaks. The entire wildlife reserve or wildlife reserve, Federal Wildlife Commission, everybody out of Louisiana are bringing in boats. They were showing this video of this gigantic line, all lights, looked like a police escort, but they were all flying down the highway with just nothing but boats attached to them, all heading towards the Houston area. And then there was everybody, like all the people were pulling out kayaks and boats and everything, trying to help all the. It was really kind of cool to see them all kind of come together. And then there was a post that made me laugh. I fell over laughing. And it was done by a voice actor by the name of Carly Mosier. And it was the perfect one. He goes, "You know how how hurricanes, tropical storms, a lot of hot air, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, "So we don't need Trump here." I was like, "Whoa, God." She's like, "We don't even want our governor."
It's true.
I was just like, "Oh, that was so nice." So a shout out to her in that post. That was great. Uh, so yeah, that was fantastic. Other than that, man, it's been a hectic. I mean, this was a category. It wasn't even a category. It wasn't even a hurricane. It was like
No.
300 miles off the coast. It was just a tropical depression, and then boom, it went to category 1, 2, and then 3, and then right before it hit landfall, the pressure dropped and went category 4. And so yeah, and the way it angled, man, it just pushed all that water up into Houston's little
And
bay
poor Rockport, Texas.
in Rockport. Yeah, and
It used to be a town called Rockport.
there were so many tornadoes.
Yeah, I think Trey was tracking it. He saw something like 14 fucking tornadoes or some shit.
Confirmed, yeah.
Like confirmed that touchdown. Not like
Yeah.
you see it. Like no, it actually landed. Just yeah. So
Scary stuff, man.
the
Scary
past
stuff.
7 days we've had an eclipse, a heat wave, an earthquake, and a hurricane and tornadoes.
And flooding.
Well, yeah.
So
It's Texas. Flooding's pretty natural
the
here.
eclipse is the new one. Like,
That one was planned.
yeah.
I mean, that one was scheduled. There was notification. The rest of that shit was just
Yes.
like,
Yeah. People still
fuck all
looked
y'all.
at the sun.
Nope, not going there.
There was a rapper who posted a thing going, "I can look at the sun with no eclipse. I'm baller like that." Now he's partially blind in one eye.
And had to cancel his tour.
Yep.
You dumb son of a bitch. Speaking of dumb sons of bitches who looked at the goddamn fucking eclipse, Trump.
There's no comment for
I
that.
really don't.
No.
It's just one of those.
The earthquake that hit, we were actually, so me and Jessica were sitting on my couch in the morning, and she was about to leave to go to work, and I'm fixing to take the kids to school, and then I literally felt and heard a boom, like just a little bump. And she's like, "Well, it must have been something hit the windows." I'm like, "No, the whole house just shifted. I felt the whole house, boom," you know. And not even a minute and a half later, here's on like channel 8 again, going, "By the way, we're getting all the messages. Yes, you did just have an earthquake. We don't know how big." And then they come back about a minute later. It was a 3.1. And where was it stationed out of? Texas Stadium. Again.
And you know what?
Since the Cowboys left, we have had more earthquakes in that
I'm
one
blaming Jerry
spot.
Jones. I'm blaming Jerry Jones. He moved the Dallas Cowboys out of Dallas County. Everything went fucking crazy. It's your fault, Jerry Jones.
We get earthquakes from there all the time, but they have like a big factory and they build a bunch of stuff there. But I don't.
give a shit.
I
They got a
think-
stadium that they
I-
kept everything sane.
I think the stadium was a counterweight that held everything together, and when that was gone, it was like, I don't feel the Cowboys are gone.
Took the Cowboys to fucking Tarrant County. Now we're all shaking to death over here. Thanks.
The Tarrant Cowboys.
How the fuck you gonna be the Dallas Cowboys when you're in Dallas County? Fuck is that shit?
Well, they're already talking about, and I swear to God, there was this long article done by an ESPN writer out of Dallas that Jerry Jones has been in talks about development of another stadium,
Mm-hmm.
a new stadium but in Frisco. like building a new stadium.
Bitch, that's not Dallas County. Fuck you.
It's not even that. Didn't we just spend like $1.2 billion?
We didn't spend shit. I don't live in Arlington.
That's right.
They spent some shit to get a goddamn stadium.
That's right.
And
Well,
a fuck ton of traffic.
I mean, they
They
also
keep that shit. Ha ha.
we just got, we did all these highway improvements in Irving, and now we're having to redo them because they all, without the stadium, it's crappy. They spent all this money to redo them, and then 2 years later, they're gone.
Well, it's been since they left.
Well, no, so the traffic right now is another enhancement. That's that whole expressway bullshit
Yeah, but
that they're doing.
they don't have a stadium to worry about now.
No,
They
no,
took
no.
out historic Texas goddamn stadium.
Which I thought they could have used for years. I mean, hell, they used Reunion Arena for years afterwards for everything.
They finally tore it down, last year? Year before? Yeah.
2 years ago. What's up, John? So,
Yeah, John is watching. So, yeah, you move the Cowboys out of Dallas County, and suddenly everything goes to shit. It's your fault, Jerry Jones. I'm going to blame you. You took my team to fucking Tarrant County. They're closer to Fort Worth. Fuck's wrong with you?
what's funny is where I live, I'm the exact same distance I was from there that I am from the Arlington one. So no matter what, I can get there in 5 minutes.
No, you're not.
From here to Arlington, from here to the Irving one with traffic, yeah, I'm the exact same distance. Trust me, I've timed it.
You say so.
Back roads.
If you need back roads to get to that goddamn thing that's 10
Oh,
miles away.
man, I do Uber. That thing is horrible with Uber. They shut down like 9 of the roads in and out, and you have one road to go in and one road to go out. But
yeah, they don't want you motherfuckers getting free parking.
no, they actually do. They partnered up with Uber. They have this called
They
Lot
want
15.
you motherfuckers to not get free parking. And by you motherfuckers, I mean y'all Cowboy fans who go to the games.
Remember, I mean, back in the day, people used to park along Loop 12 on the side roads and walk to the games.
See, I wouldn't know that because for all of my time and all of my years of being a Cowboys fan, I have never been to a Cowboys game. Not once.
Wow.
And I'm okay with that because it's not in Texas Stadium anymore. So fuck y'all. Sorry. I'm bitter.
It's a White Walker mentality, isn't it?
You leave my status as the Night King alone, bitch. That is my favorite photo of me ever.
Is it?
Yes, I look like.
I think it is a great photo of you.
You already had it prepared.
I had that bitch prepared.
Nice.
Right above the adult content logo.
Yep.
I looked at this a few times and I was like, this is what Aquaman's new villain looks like.
Nah,
it
Black
looks
Mamba's got that weird head.
it looks like you're underwater. Doesn't look like you're in like snow. It looks like you're underwater and those are little bubbles around
Looks
you.
like I'm pissy. Oh look, smooth pissy. That's the drugs from your fucking dental surgery, John. Be quiet.
This is the next surgery he's gonna try to have. He wants to be the White Walker. No, I don't
Isn't
think
that one a live one?
this one is
Ah.
live, not live.
Okay.
Yeah, I had that ready for you. I originally had it set up so I could actually do it, the prank one. So it'd be like, welcome to One Up Definitive Studios. One Up Weekend Live with.
I'm sorry to ruin Game of Thrones season finale for you, but I win.
Series finale or season finale?
Season.
Mm.
It might as well be series.
It starts in like what?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention because if I pay attention, I'll want to go home and watch it.
Looks like
D&D version of a High Players video. Good to see you here, Kendrick.
welcome back. We're just gonna leave this up for the
D&D
entire
version of a
show.
Hype Williams video. God damn it. I feel like Busta Rhymes now. Well, that would be an extinction level event. God. Yeah. Yep. We're just gonna keep staring at me or the Night King.
I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm trying to put it in comparison. The eyes would be cool for you to have. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if you would want the whatever that scarring or skin texture is.
That's funny because every video game I play in, if my character can get a scar, I throw a scar on there.
I'll throw a scar. I usually do like the one through the eye or something.
That's too cable-like. I don't want to copy him.
I usually do like the one scar through it. So
Eh, just character flaw.
speaking of character flaws, did you watch the fight? Did you? I watched the highlights.
You mean the sparring match?
The sparring match. Floyd, what was that? Leave it up, please. Yes, I will leave it up. Yes, absolutely. It has been asked. Rebecca's asked. I would do it.
I see that.
Yep.
Hey, Mark.
So.
Yeah, it was a sparring match, dude. That wasn't a fucking fight. It was Floyd Mayweather fucking with goddamn Conor McGregor until Conor got tired, and then Floyd popping him in the goddamn face with some good video. And both of them hugging and going home multi-million.
I watched, so the highlights I did watch, you kept seeing McGregor starting to want to just pick him up and slam him, and then he has to stop himself. Like the MMA in him comes out.
Well, duh,
we know
that's
that.
what he's been doing for years.
I know. So, and you see it, and you even see the off-put elbow that struck Floyd in the head, and he was just like he bobbed his head, like really. I didn't expect it to go 10 rounds. That was a shocker. Everybody thought. I mean, Floyd is seasoned in boxing, of course. We already know that, and McGregor is a 3-minute match guy. Like
he's used to 3-minute rounds and having a 2-minute break in between, and only having to go 5 rounds at best.
Hi, I am Toa. So yeah.
I don't know. All I know is that guy paid a shit ton of money for what equated to a sparring match.
I love the after one where it's all them doing the Rocky and but they're all jumping in the water and cheering and hugging on each other. The Apollo Rocky moment, because then it just has money falling from the sky because they both got paid to do this.
Well, no shit. Good luck getting Conor McGregor back into a UFC ring. That motherfucker just got paid $100 million.
Thought it was, well, it may have been that.
75 to 100 based on pay-per-view. Floyd made over 200.
Because it's Floyd.
That was the most aggressive I've seen Floyd Mayweather in 10 years.
He had some really good pops in there, and he's still just as quick as he was back in the day. Like, they were doing slow motion caption of how fast his hand was going. And 1 1/10 frame, it was still blurred.
Yeah.
They had to knock it down even more.
That's why I laughed my ass off when they said it's a goddamn boxing match. I was like, oh, well, Conor lost.
Well, see, now we can go and say, all right, Floyd, for another $200 million, would you like to try MMA?
Never gonna happen.
No, it won't.
One, UFC can't afford that kind of payday. They don't have that kind of money. They don't make that kind of pay-per-view. They don't get those kind of dollars.
Not like it. No. I mean, they got some good pay-per-views, but 10th round on purpose to give the people their money's worth.
That's all it was.
I mean, no, I don't doubt it. I think he's actually accurate with that assessment because Floyd wasn't taking shots. Like he was.
Floyd didn't start taking shots till around the 6th, till around the 56th fucking round.
He knew he was playing with him because McGregor's boxing long-armed and jab, jab, stutter hit, which if you can't teletype something, I mean, the stutter hits. Now, I know a lot of people lost money because everybody betted on McGregor, and
who the fuck bet on McGregor?
There was a lot of losses. Like, it had McGregor winning 56% in the 56
in the betting?
In the betting in Las Vegas.
Look, some of you degenerate motherfucking gamblers need a fucking, like, Gamblers Anonymous. If you thought for a second that McGregor was going to win this goddamn match.
Now, we have seen upsets before, but never like this staged.
This would have to be staged on the level of a wrestling promo. Not even a match, a fucking promo.
It could have done it like Rocky and got double bound. McGregor could have won and came back 6 months later. We're going to do this again, and made another
Anybody? No. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. For those of you who can't see the actual feed we have here, he basically said that he paced the match logically 4 rounds, and he just hung out, tired him out, and then beat the tires. beat his tired ass. But that is true. He wore him down. He knew for a fact.
He didn't even really wear him down. He just made him dance around the ring. That's what Floyd did. He'd wait for McGregor to come up with his little stupid stance. He'd throw a couple jabs, then he'd back off, throw a fake-ass punch, back off, and make him chase him around the goddamn ring. Everybody bitches about Mayweather and his clinching. Well, I don't want to hear shit because
Yeah,
McGregor
McGregor
hugged him.
clinched the hell out.
McGregor hugged him like he was Bailey from NXT. He was all hugs and shit. And if it wasn't hugs, it was trying to clinch him, trying to get him in a fucking clinch. I'm like, dude, if you did that shit in a real goddamn boxing match with a ref who was actually paying attention, they would just DQ your ass after the fourth time.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you. Man, that would be horrible if they DQ'd this. That'd be the worst thing that happened.
Like, if you paid $100 to watch that goddamn fight, you are the dumbest fuck on the planet. And the Boxing Association thanks you for your money. I, however, did not pay $100 to watch that shit. Nor did I pay any money to watch that shit.
I watched YouTube highlights.
I literally watched YouTube highlights and then I got bored and found a streamer that shouldn't watched it. And it was really just, I should have just watched the YouTube highlights. That shit was boring as fuck. It was the most I've seen. It was the most aggressive I've seen Floyd Mayweather in 10 years.
Yeah.
But I'll be damned. It didn't get interesting until about round 9.
Well, 9th round, he was done playing. He's like, all right, time to KO him. And
shit, McGregor was tired after 6. He was just fucking with his ass then. So from 7, 8, and 9, he just fucked with his ass. Then at 10, he just started pounding him in the goddamn face.
Well, I mean, I looked at his stance, like, okay, you had months and months. You said you got these trainers that came in. The first thing I would have taught you was footwork. You're still leading that leg out there like you're in MMA, like you're fixing to throw a kick. And I was like, man, the first thing I would have taught you was footwork. The first thing I would have taught you, because that's all Floyd is he is tiny and small and is mobile. Learn to cut him off. And then how to put your fist right. I mean, if he had done this,
he looked like a newborn trying to walk at round 7.
That ain't a lie.
You know it's bad when a ref starts a fight because you don't have enough energy to raise your arms to defend yourself.
He took 3 good. He went.
He took 3 good right hooks to the goddamn face.
Yeah.
After all that body work Floyd put in, he took 3 shots to the face and he's just like, nope. I can't do it.
Well, he did the old hand behind the back thing at one point. I was just like, ah. Oh. So now you're going to be on that clip when taunting goes wrong. He's going to be on that clip later.
Bam!
And he had some beautiful dodges. Like, Floyd had some beautiful dodges. Like, the tap, and then he swings. He just leans. Like, doesn't even put his hands up. Nope. Leans back. Leans back. It was... Who was talking about Pokemon Go?
It's Trey being stupid.
You guys take Pokemon Go way too seriously. Yeah, I choose you, Floyd. Fuck, I choose you, McGregor.
John, if you wanted to see a boxing match, that was not a boxing match. That was a spectacle. Motherfuckers paid too much money to watch. That was not a boxing match.
You got to see Floyd back in the ring. It's been years since he's been back in the ring.
2
so. Years.
2 years.
I understand. Years. 2, plural. S. Years. A couple of years in.
And it wasn't even that good the last time.
No?
I got to laugh at my father for paying for that shit.
For the Pacquiao fight?
Yeah. Whole family was over watching.
I actually thought the Pacquiao fight made more sense to me than this.
Of course the Pacquiao fight made more sense. It made more sense 5 years before that.
Yeah.
They couldn't get anything right. And they finally have it, and it's a hug fest. And Floyd is a points boxer. He's going to win on points. He realized he ain't got to knock you the fuck out. He just has to beat you on points. Is it annoying as shit?
This time he got a KO.
You got a TKO. Is it annoying as shit? Yes. If you like old school boxing when people beat the shit out of each other,
right,
you hate Floyd Mayweather. However, y'all just paid him $100 and some odd goddamn $1 million for him to win on points. And then he got paid $200 million for this fight.
And he probably bet on himself knowing him. He did that one year.
So long as he doesn't throw it.
If he bet on the other guy, then I'd be worried. But he bet on himself, like $50 million to win. So, and like I said,
when you have it, as long as you're not betting yourself to lose, I don't see what the problem is. Oh shit, Whiffer.
Glass Joe.
Someone asked me if I get into the ring with Mike Tyson for $20 million. My response was yes. How long do I have to last?
Do I just get in the ring?
I just get in the ring, you ring the bell, we have an actual fight, and I get a 10 count. Bitch, go. Let's go. I'll take a punch. I will try not to get hit in the face. I don't want to lose brain cells. But let him get close enough for me to faint, passing out. Bitch, I'm down.
You okay? Just start counting. Just start
Count. I
counting.
need you to count,
Just
motherfucker.
count. I need you to just start counting, motherfucker.
You are responding to my words. I'm not counting to.
I'll give you $1 million. Just start fucking count.
I ain't giving you 20. I ain't giving you 5% of shit. Fuck you. I'm only getting 20 for this shit.
You're gonna need like
I'm gonna need like 5 for the jaw replacement if he gets me in the face. It's Mike Tyson.
his cybernetics enhancement. Suddenly he starts looking like Rick.
That's just going. Oh, if I could look like Rick. Not talking about Rick and Morty right now. We'll go back to that shit. Would I get in the ring with Mike Tyson in his prime for a shit ton of money? Yup. I ain't gotta try to win the fight, right? I just gotta last long enough for them to ring the bell. If I last as long as Leonard Spinks' ass did, you should pay me twice as much. That motherfucker lasted 91 seconds. I remember that because I was 13 or some shit with my staying with my grandmother for the summer. That motherfucker lasted shorter than the time it took to sing the national goddamn anthem. Motherfuckers paid top dollar to sit front row for 91 seconds of a fight.
That happened to your friend at a WrestleMania.
Okay. But he at least had the rest of the show.
Yes, but I'm just saying.
I'm sure they
his
had
favorite person, Daniel Bryan, this is
18
WWE.
seconds.
18 seconds into the match for World Heavyweight Championship, gets kicked in the head, done, game over. And he went, flown out there, hotel room, access pass, the tickets.
Like he had the full goddamn
Oh
baggage.
my God. Like to go see that one guy wrestle.
We were sitting there watching him like, oh, cool, Daniel Bryan's up first. You know Alex is there, right?
Yeah,
Alex
great.
wrestling, yeah. Ding, ding, ding,
Okay.
over.
This is how fast it happened. We were still talking, and because they were doing their little kissy scene, we turned as the boot hit his face and pinned, and without missing a beat, kids in the room, the fuck?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me?
And literally, my first thought was, oh, Alex. Because you flew out there just to watch that shit. Okay, first off, I am not fighting Mike Tyson for $5 million. I'm definitely not going 3 rounds for $5 million. That is 3 rounds of me running around like a scared little bitch. I ain't even gonna like Mike Tyson in his prime. Fuck you. I'll fight him if I got a gun, if I got a knife, if I got a weapon. Let's go. But straight up boxing Mike Tyson? Are you out your goddamn mind? I don't box. I elbow, I knee strike, I go for your eyes, I try to kill you. I don't box.
So if you had $5 million for an MMA fight,
Still not fighting Mike Tyson. Because if he hits me one time, it's going to hurt a lot. I've been thrown through windows. That punch still scares me. Like 22-year-old Mike Tyson, who was just crazy and stupid? Nope.
nothing but brawn, muscle, and a
Yep.
bull.
Like,
Yeah.
like Mike Tyson right now, I take my shot. I'm not saying $5 million for 3 rounds, bitch. $5 million. I need 20 to get in the ring because I'm gonna spend $5 million on fucking medical bills afterwards. Like I gotta pay trainers and shit later. I'm gonna need rehab because he gonna knock me stupid.
These learning annex and
I'm gonna need a learning
back
curve to
to
realize
school.
that to realize that I shouldn't do this when I punch and try to hit a bitch in the face.
Back to school to prove to dad that I'm not a fool.
I am sure Mike Tyson right now is painful as shit. Mike Tyson is that one person. If he says some shit, I'm gonna reconsider. Like, how much do I actually like? If Mike Tyson grabbed my girl's ass,
Okay,
I'm gonna consider how much I like this chick.
nope. There's no question on that one. I'm just gonna play dirty as fuck.
No.
He's gonna grab the ass, and I'm gonna Shadookin his balls. Because I'm pretty sure one good shot, maybe 2.
What if you far away, you turn around and see it, and you're like 20 feet away?
I'm running and punting like a bitch.
I'm kidding.
I will
Mike
play for
Tyson-
the. By the
Mike-
time I get done, the Dallas Cowboys will sign me how far his balls fly.
I'm just kidding. Mike Tyson grabbed my girl. I'm breaking every bone in your motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck who you are. I will fight dirty as shit. Because the only thing my dad ever said was, ain't no goddamn ref. I don't want to see you try to fight fair. I want to see you go home. And that is my rules for life. But if it's
I've
a
had
boxing
somebody.
match, I'm dodging.
I've had somebody slap my wife's ass. I held him over the balcony of my apartment when we lived on the second floor. It was actually during one of the original shows back when I had the bull shooting. He slapped her ass and walked by, and we were in the middle of the show, and I didn't break character. We went outside, and I put him over the side of the fucking rail and said, "If you ever touch her ass again, all right, brother, I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck your brother shit."
I don't know. My response is if you
We were
grab
cool after that.
my response, if you grab my girl's ass, is look at her and wonder if she gonna kill you first. Because I tend to date the crazies, and if she don't, then I will probably do it.
Maybe she's just waiting for you to do it.
Well, in that case, we'll have a signal set up for that. That's what we did with the ex. No, she just had a look.
Did she?
Mm-hmm. She had a look at it, and my response was always, "God damn it, why you motherfuckers let me hurt you?" Okay, and throw someone over a window. What?
Get that Star Wars scream. Can't do it. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near Mike Tyson. I'm good. $20 million isn't even worth it to me. I mean, yeah, I could do a lot. I mean, the studio would be great by then. We'd have this made, but it'd be like, "Hello,
but you're so
welcome,
much on wheelchair access.
welcome to What Happened to the Studio. My job broken forever. I can't ever talk again." You know,
It wouldn't be broken forever. He ain't kill nobody. Just don't let him get close, and then I have to bite your ear. Oh, it's really never came back from that shit.
Hi, I'm Lucky Ear.
I will fight Mike Tyson for $20 million, and I do the best goddamn boxing I could do. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's $20 million. I done healed from a lot of painful shit. I ain't never done it for $20 million. That's just like a whole lot of resting.
I don't know. The last time I ever saw him in any kind of physical shape was It Men 3, I think it was, that he did that. And even that looked impressive for the speed he actually got just being as old as he did. But he still looked in really good shape.
Look, he bit off a body part one time, and each of motherfuckers let it go. He knocked out like 900 people.
And he gave it back to Holyfield.
He really did.
He
Like,
did.
I need y'all to drop
in a little box. They had a video of it.
All I'm saying.
It was a prank.
He did knock people out 1,001 times, y'all. Only the time he bites one dude's ear.
Well, that and beating women and other things.
Talking about in the ring.
Okay, well.
Outside the ring, he's a massive douchebag. Like, so much a douchebag. Like, just fuck you, douchebag.
So here's a question. So we already see Manny Pacquiao, you see McGregor. Who else would you want to see to even fight just for the hell of it, even if it's just for funny? Floyd Mayweather.
I don't even care.
I'm
really not that much of a boxing fan. I literally only gave a fuck about this fight because it was the stupidest goddamn premise I'd ever heard of in my entire life.
If you had one MMA fighter that could come back and then say suddenly magic, boom, you're in your prime again, they could come back in the ring, who would you have? I'd like to see Iceman again.
I'd like to see John Jones not high. If you could not violate the drug policy, that'd be great.
Oh, well.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
I mean, you were pretty vicious, bruh, but. Like, I don't really get that much in MMA because
I did in the early years. I thought it was really cool. Now it's just really, I mean, other than the female division, which I think is really awesome to watch because some of them bitches go hard. They had these the two young ones. It was their first MMA fight ever, and they were both like 18. One's from Japan and one was from Brazil or whatever, and they went at it. It was a fight. Like, it got down and dirty. It was a good fight. I should show you that clip. You'll enjoy it. The entire time, one girl's being pounded on the whole time, and then this other girl flips her over and puts her in these, like, every time she got into position, she kept coming up with these weird angle locks out of nowhere. It was crazy to watch. It was like watching a technical wrestler, like Eddie Guerrero or something going at it. You know, he always kind of pops out and flips. Yeah, like it was great.
No, I stopped giving a shit about MMA when I kept getting into arguments with guys who were MMA fighters. And my response to that was, "That's adorable. I'm gonna fuck you up." Just so you know.
I'm MMA. I've met a few guys who's like, I'm training to be an MMA fighter. Like, I've heard that. I've only heard one ever go, I'm an MMA fighter. Cool. I have a Glock. Or I have a SIG. Or
That's cool. You're an MMA fighter. Do you see a ref? Do you see an octagon? I don't see any of that. Do you see a ring girl? I mean, I can call some friends. We can get a ring girl.
Tapping out is just touching my thigh over and over
Yeah.
and over.
Ain't no tapping out when I'm stomping your face. Like, you have rules. I don't. My rule is I'm going home. Not going to the hospital. Not going to see a doctor. I'm going to go home.
No, that was that. So also tonight after the show at 8 o'clock here, you guys have the final episode of this season of Game of Thrones. And
clearly someone will die because no one's died all fucking season. Okay, one person, but it was like the saddest, funniest death ever. Well, and all those army guys.
all the Army guys. There was
no one
lots
cares
of
about them.
there was lots of death, but it's like the red shirts on Star Trek. Nobody cares.
Like if you're not a main character, I don't really care if you die.
I'm gonna die. I'm a red shirt. I don't even have a last name. Just guy.
I'm a random extra in the Lannister army. Why, God? Why?
Okay, I need you to act like you're on fire. And by the way, here's fire to help
I was
you
gonna
out.
say, they didn't act like they were on fire. They set a world record for how many people they set on fire for that fight. For that one dragon run,
Yeah.
they set 20 people on fire for one take. And I'm just sitting there going, that is a record and creepy as shit. And kind of awesome.
All right, guys, here's the timing. All right. Philip, yeah, you're going to be on fire on the left. Cool. John, yeah, you're his extinguisher. Make sure you're ready to go. Don't fall asleep this time. All right. Everybody's got their pairs. 3, 2, 1, dragon.
Wait. Hold your breath.
Oh, yeah, hold your breath.
You don't want to try to breathe while you're on fire.
It would burn. A little bit.
bit.
All right, make sure you flail, fall down. If you don't fall down, we're going to continue to roll. We're assuming you're good. Okay? Hold perfectly still when you land, okay? You're dead. All right?
No. Literally, they fell and they ran to light to put them the fuck out. They're like, we got you against this green screen. It's kind of cool. And go.
And 1, action. Here comes the fire.
3, 4. All
right.
10. Put them out.
There we go. John, get the... Philip!
Today in the news, 19 British men died because they only had one fire extinguisher for the whole scene.
And he fell asleep.
Welcome to Game of Thrones on Spike TV.
So we got that, and this is the last of the season, so they're going to leave you with a gigantic cliffhanger of some kind. They didn't leak it. So the previous 2 weeks ago, it was leaked by the hackers. Last week...
No, okay. 4 weeks ago, it was leaked by people in Pakistan. It was a really bad stream that got leaked by people who hacked it in Pakistan. 2 weeks ago, it was the last episode, so 2 weeks ago, technically. It was leaked by HBO, accidentally sending that motherfucker out.
Accidentally my ass. But okay.
They accidentally emailed that shit to people.
And they accidentally had more viewerships.
Accident my ass. That shit was good.
So this week, there's no leak.
So I've had to wait 2 goddamn weeks. It really hurts.
So he's excited about tonight.
I'm excited anyway because it's 90 minutes and I'm guaranteed some major character's going to die. I'm okay with that. The story needs to fucking end quickly. So long as it's not my favorite character, we're good.
Be his favorite character, probably.
Probably. It will probably, in fact, be my favorite character.
She's bound to die at some point.
Everyone dies.
I know.
That is, in fact, how the story works. All men die.
Yep. One way or another.
No, all men die, period. Yeah.
By this Jamil White Walker over there. That guy.
I'm sure the White Walkers will get some people. I mean, fuck, they got a dragon last week.
And then also right after that, it's Rick and Morty's season 6, which has been led up to for a while because there's a clip out there where it shows Rick and Morty flying through space, screaming, yelling, fighting, fire! And then they come to the end, and it's like a Star Wars thing where they take the medal and they raise it up and they get in the car,
just this great
push the seatbelt on, and
where they both they go through this wild, crazy shit where they're supposed to be gone for 20 minutes and they're gone for 6 days.
6 days later.
And there's all these cutscenes, all this massive fucking intricate shit. And they get some awards, and they're walking back to their spaceship.
They look like they've been drunk, and they got beers.
And Morty buckles his seatbelt. They both take a deep breath and lose their shit.
What the fuck was that? I don't know.
And Morty's wails of pain. As they both go, what the fuck are we doing?
So that's supposed to be tonight as well. We're going to be excited about that one. I'm super excited. Now, last week was a great episode. If you didn't see it, you really got to go back and see it. We thought it was this one with the whole cyber. No, it has to deal with a machine that enhances certain body parts much larger. She started with a boob, and then she
It's
tried
called a
to
morphizer.
tried to morph out a boob, and then the other boob, and then before you know it, she was the garage, and then Mama tried to fix it. We should look reverse tab, reverse, and it flipped her skin
But
inside
no.
out.
The best parts of the episode are not what happens to Summer or what her mother does, but Morty's reactions to all of this. Because Morty's reactions are, I tricked Rick away so I can get a goddamn break from this stupid shit. And now I still have to deal with this shit.
Hey, what's going on, Maury? Shut up, Jane. I'm talking to my
Fuck
mother.
up, Gene. I'm having a discussion with my mother. I'm like, damn, Morty.
Like Morty was postal. Like this is a side of Morty we haven't seen that I'm enjoying.
Oh, we've seen it. It's called Evil Morty.
Yeah, well, that's the theory. That's the theory.
I'm all for Evil Morty. Evil Morty's a dick. Evil Rick is just Rick.
So, anyways, we see at the end of it, they're in the forest.
It turns out the reason why Summer was freaking was because her boyfriend broke up with her because
Another girl.
Some chick with bigger boobs
And shorter skirt.
and a shorter skirt gave him attention. So they go, and a bunch of shit happens, and you get to this point where Summer and the mom are talking out what's happening, and Ethan is there with Morty, who has the big giant ray gun.
He brought the device and it made her all huge and inside out and everything. And
he was like, "No, sit down, Ethan, sit down."
And he's making a s'more.
You gave my sister body issues, Ethan.
Your
You hurt her
s'more
feelings.
Your s'more is burning. And then he turns on the machine, right? And it cuts. And then the after credit
is the greatest after credit ever.
You see these three little guys, they're little aliens that were trapped in a machine that got released. You gotta go back and watch. We didn't tell you about that part. Sitting there talking about how great it is to be free. We're not gonna talk about work. And on the bridge behind you see this Ethan just fucked all to hell. Big eyes, one arm, dragging.
Half of his face is huge. One arm is huge. One thigh is huge.
Dragging along.
This fucked up hunchback thing, and he's not even making sounds. He's just gurgling. And they start going over how they'd fix it. And I'm just like, well,
that's a 4 at least.
Clearly, Morty has some anger issues. He made my sister unhappy.
And then one of the little guys gets taken away by a hawk, which is even better. And it's cut.
No, nothing is better than Evil Morty.
I can't wait to see what they're gonna do tonight. We'll see what happens. I don't know how many more episodes they have this season, but they usually have like 10, and we're at 6. So
you sound so sad
because we have to wait another year and a half if they don't get production up.
Yeah, you're gonna wait. It's gonna be 2 years. But it's okay, because you can rewatch all these episodes again and again and again.
I'm Pickle Rick! No. it's my
Call him Solenia.
That's
the
my
forbidden one.
That's my notification. It goes, I'm Pickle Rick! So. Yes, absolutely. We'll shoot out a thoughts and prayers of Blake as well. He was skating down a road and got hit by a truck, and then the truck fled. And I mean, he's got a busted up eye. As far as I can tell, just from the photo I saw, looks like a collarbone break, hematoma in the eye, eyelid itself is just swollen. I mean, it looks like he actually got in a fight with Mike Tyson. Like he's got the swollen eye and everything. He was conscious and awake, and his dad's been posting stuff, so we keep trail. So yes, definitely thoughts and prayers. Everybody's having a bad week. So yeah, hip and rib fracture. Wow.
Ow.
Oh man. Jeez. Did his collarbone, was it broke too? Because I saw the indention and the bruising on the collarbone. I thought, I swore he had a collarbone fracture or break or something too. Usually those kind of impacts, it gets right there. 2 hematomas and a bruised kidney. Man, the amount of pain.
Well, that's what happens when you get hit.
Well, I'm glad he's okay to what degree he is, but no, that's all he had. I'm glad he's alive, I should say.
I'm glad he's not dead.
No, I really do. I mean, I have no idea how his dad's keeping it together. You hit my son with a truck. I'm hacking TxDOT. I'm finding out. I'm gonna figure who you are. Police will get to you when I'm done with you. I'm gonna put you in my shed, and I'm gonna let you experience all the pain my child goes through at times 10, and then I might drop you off somewhere for some help. Mm, possibly, I don't know. You just don't mess with family, but the hit and run like that, yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, he's a good kid. Man, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I didn't think about it until he said that. Asshole drivers. Either way. Well, we got about 9 minutes left here. So the theory has come up, the question has come up that we should extend our show. We went from 3 hours to an hour because, well, 3 hours is too long. So somebody said we should at least go an hour and a half. So you guys tell us. Make sure you tag us on our social medias and stuff like that when you post. Let us know what you want us to do. If you want us to go an hour and a half,
To be fair, we don't have to stop right now.
I do. I have something at 8 o'clock.
What's 8 o'clock?
Food.
Ah,
I love you all, but I haven't eaten all day.
that'll do it.
I don't want to get a headache. Plus, I got my son's sick, so
That is true.
he's sick. So I gotta go take care of him. So actually, I haven't actually looked to see if anybody's actually messaged us
What?
on the actual chat. Yeah, nobody's messaged us there. Because I want to leave that up every time. I want to put your Thanos one up next week. It was cool. Your Thanos one where you had your Thanos head in there from Frank.
I had to think about that one for a second.
Well, a lot of people were doing this, and you're the only one that actually looked like it came out okay. Like there was somebody else that did one, but it cut off half their face, so it looked like the face was caved in underneath, like right about your nose. It all caved in. And they had eyes, and it looked like, well, I got punched by Mayweather.
Well, I'm a professional. I might have. No,
Is that an app, I guess?
It's a Facebook thing.
Oh, okay. So if you want to have your face in the version of a White Walker,
No. Night King.
Night King. Sorry, Night King.
He's a head walker.
You can go to a Facebook app and I guess take a picture of yourself and do that. Sorry, it looks really awkward to see you with like something on your head.
To be fair, I used to have hair that was.
It's like Darth Maul, had a cold or got frozen.
It's Blue Maul.
It's Blue Maul. That's exactly what it is. You're a frozen Darth Maul version.
Frozen Darth Maul version.
It's what it looks like.
So I was starting to watch the Hitman's Bodyguard this morning because apparently that's on fucking Exodus.
Is it a good quality?
Decent quality.
I totally forgot that movie was coming out.
Oh, it's already out in theaters.
I know.
And here's the problem. It starts off with a bumper from Netflix. Yeah. And if you go look on Netflix, the movie's there, you just can't watch it.
Already?
Apparently it was produced by Netflix.
Go Netflix.
So I'm just sitting there going like, one, as much as I got through the movie, it was fucking hilarious. Like, every movie should have Sam Jackson arguing with fucking Ryan Reynolds. Like, those two go off into this fucking great. Those two go off on other people, it's great. Those two separate, still great. Those two together, bitching at each other, greatness. I'm just sitting there dying this morning, just going, I cannot watch this whole movie. I have to go to work. I'll try to watch it at work. Oh, fucking shitty connection. God damn it. Fine. I'll watch it when I get home. Oh, Game of Thrones tonight. And Rick and Morty. God damn it.
So much for bedtime.
Oh, no. I will push the Hitman's Bodyguard off for a day. I'm watching Game of Thrones and I'm watching Rick and Morty. I've been waiting for the Rick breakdown episode since fucking E3.
Well, yeah, that's when it came out, wasn't it?
Huh? Oh, God. I was not in control there. Like, shit. Rick is saying he's not in control. What the fuck?
Why do you keep putting us in this shit?
I don't know, Morty. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Morty to fucking try to kill Rick. Maybe that'll be the season finale. Morty finally loses his shit.
Oh my god. Rick, I'm done with your ass. Pulls out 2 wires. I like how they tie in all the episodes. Like you have a lot of episodes of like animes and cartoons in general that don't tie together. Like Simpsons is a great thing. There's not a lot of episodes that really tie together. Or Family Guy.
It's
There's not a
really
lot.
hard to have
I
continuity
know, I
when the
know.
show's been on for 28 years.
I understand, but there's no
And
tie into like.
They're still elementary school. How stupid are these children? Maggie's not growing.
It's all that radiation you bring home, Homer.
It's not even bringing home. It's the whole damn city.
It's the radiation. They're all yellow. Okay. I mean, Family Guy visited and goes, "Why does everybody look like they have a kidney or a liver dysfunction here?"
Just because everyone has jaundice, man.
They're all jaundice, except Apu and the saxophone guy and Dr. Hibbert, whatever it was. That's all the darkies I can think of.
Darkies?
That's right. I can't say black because Apu's not black.
I can't believe you said darkies.
I couldn't figure out another way to say it. I thought about it.
Not hard.
I bet no offense by it.
That was like the worst time delay ever. Darkies. Tick. Tick. Tick.
Tick.
Tick.
Well, whatever.
Do, 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 do. Do, do.
My shield's over there.
You're not gonna get to it.
Let me get my helmet on. No, that's not gonna help for shit.
That's plastic. I can go through with that. I'm pretty sure I can go through with half the toys in here.
Name another black character, or
Hibbert's children.
Okay, well then all of Apu's children and all 19 of them or whatever he had, and his wife. Name another.
I did not say the Simpsons had diversity in their cast.
But that's what I'm just saying. So, I mean, they're all yellow. They all have 3 fingers and a thumb. Something's wrong with that town in general. They just don't age.
Back to continuity in television shows and cartoons.
But that's what I mean.
That's where you were going.
I like the idea of them that they keep moving the story along and they reference back to other shows consistently. And there's a lot of hidden stuff in the show, like the Vindicators episode, when he talks about, or not, that's the video, when they're digging up the dead Rick and Morty. He's like, we don't talk about Dad's prosthetic leg. Well, one of the creators actually has a prosthetic leg that he brings into the office, and they don't know why. But they reference all these little hidden gems in the show, and then sometimes they give you stuff that you won't even make sense till way later, like his arm is suddenly, it's like in the back of one of.
Well, except we got to remember, Rick's no longer in his original body anymore.
We know
remember,
that.
No, at the beginning of the season, he jumped like 4 different bodies.
Yeah.
To get out of the prison, so he's in one of the High Council of Rick's bodies, who apparently had upgrades.
Apparently.
Yeah,
but during during the Vindicators episode, you see the arm gun thing actually in the video behind them. I'm really drunk and just make 5 3-throws in 5 minutes, or you blow up.
Make 5 3-pointers in 5 minutes.
I'll take care of the Trito bomb. Hey, how many of you?
Too many, Rick. I swear Morty's like one more bad day with Rick, and he's just gonna lose his shit. It's gonna be great. Like Morty was like a normal kid when the show started, and then Rick kind of Cronenberg the world, and then they left it.
Hey, Cronenberg Rick.
I do admire the fact that Rick and Morty is probably one of the few TV shows, few cartoons I've seen that references literally everything that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Like, they reference those damn dead versions of Rick and Morty like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Once during one of the interdimensional cable episodes.
Yeah.
Because Summer's losing her shit, and he's just like, Summer, that's where my dead body is. I'm not even your brother. You just come watch TV with me because nothing matters. It's one of those
2 brothers fight a meteor and big cats, and then that was the longest out of every episode. I see that and I'm like, oh, because
that shit was fucking hilarious. Because all that
the first time.
All that shit was just fucking random.
The moon strikes the earth. The 2 brothers are like this. They're literally just their face are like
2 brothers fighting alien monsters with the longest goddamn time. It's like,
with cats and other thing. And the moon strikes the earth, and just two brothers. And, like they keep fighting all these different stuff in this commercial, and by the end, when the moon strikes the earth, they're just
There's
like,
no fighting.
no, they have a pause where they both look up, just like, really, this is continuing. Why?
I can't believe they ad-libbed all that shit and just drew it up.
That's some of the best comedy. It really is. Improv is some of the best comedy ever. And if somebody could take the time to process that too.
I'm answering my eyes, Rick.
I also can't feel anything. This refrigerator, it's a microwave. It's just $200. We're just giving away because I have ants in the eyes, Rick. Because I have ants in my eyes and I can't see. I hope this is a fridge. You know.
So fucking weird. Nothing beats the Saw episode, The Vindicator. That shit killed me.
Did you do a Saw thing? No, I would never go down to that level. It's like a Saw thing. Oh, God.
I'll try to turn this off. He seemed really serious about not leaving. Why do you keep talking about yourself in the third person? It's you! I told you I was blackout drunk. What kind of a drunk are you?
You killed World Ender. I actually honestly think that what you guys take so long to do could just do it in a couple of hours.
Clearly. He had time to kill World Ender, set up traps for all of them, and plan a party. And fly Logic out to do a song. Which is just weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Train. His parents were killed by a train, and now he has the ability to summon a ghost train. Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Oh.
I am back to 1 million ants. I'm sorry. People that don't ever watch Rick and Morty are like,
I just look at it as confused.
Are they just random? No, we're not randomly quoting. We are.
Well, we're randomly quoting Rick and Morty, but however, if you've ever watched an episode of Rick and Morty, you've watched all of them because really you can't watch just one.
We had a friend of ours stay here, and after a convention, and it was 4 o'clock before she went to bed.
That's why I had to leave because y'all were gonna start another episode.
No, I went to bed. She kept watching. I think she got through season 2.
It's Rick and Morty. It's really addictive.
It really was. At first, she was like, "I don't like this," and then something would happen. She's like, "Okay, I like it."
So shake that ass.
You see what she got? Did I get paid for this? So, all right, guys. Thanks for joining us this week. We will probably be extending next week, give or take. The 10th, I will not.
Go somewhere.
I do the 10th. That's next weekend then. No, it's not.
The 10th. Next week will be the 3rd.
3rd? No, I have the 10th. So the 3rd, I should be okay. I was going to go to San Japan, but I am not. I'm going to send a team down. I just don't have the ability to go. I start work Friday. So, but anyways, like we said in the beginning, thoughts and prayers going out to the families, all your friends, family, and any fans we have in the Houston area, Corpus Christi, South Texas in general. You guys be safe. You got a long road ahead of yourself to recover. Any of my friends down there need a place, you know where to get a hold of me. We'll make do. Just let me know. And anything from you?
No, I'm good. Y'all be good.
Enjoy Game of Thrones, Rick and Morty night. If you don't watch them, then spoilers for next week because we're going to talk about it. Peace.